welcome back to 52 Weeks of Beauty. And today's video is not going to be about clip-ins. I'm so sorry, but it'll be really, really soon. I traveled to Texas on Monday and Tuesday this week, and I have to go to Wisconsin on Friday. And when I travel, if I don't have my tape-ins in, I just get a little crazy. So I have to have like a permanent sort of style of hair extensions in when I travel. I can't be messing with clip-ins and things like that. So, you know, last week I took my extensions out and I showed you my ponytail and my natural hair on Instagram. And then I had to put them back in because I was traveling. So because I have to travel tomorrow, I didn't want to take them out and do this clip-in video really quick. I figured I will do the clip-in video in the next week or two. But for now, I thought, why not do a video on like shopping, saving money. So I figured if you guys are watching my video, that you probably watch a lot of other videos on YouTube too. And if you're anything like me, I want to buy everything, especially when there's like a girl that's recommending something that I'm like, I totally would love that, you know? And then I'm like, okay, I love that too, or that too. Not everything, but there's some things where I'm just like, sometimes I feel like I can't watch any more videos because it's going to make me broke. So I just wanted to do a video about, you know, shopping and saving money when you shop. And yeah, even though those kind of cancels each other out in a way, but you know what I'm saying. So I have a lot of tips and I kind of wrote them all down. So I'll be looking there, and they're all over the place, my little tips of making money and saving money and whatever for the purpose of spending more money. But the ones that, you know, are my favorite and the ones that I would definitely recommend to people are on this little sheet. Let's go ahead and get started. The first one is discounted gift cards, and I absolutely love this way. Like, it's so much fun. There's a lot of different companies out there that offer discounted gift cards. I usually go to this one site. It's called Gift Card Granny, and it's kind of like an umbrella for a lot of other companies like ABC gift cards and Cardpool and a lot of other ones too. And you can actually sort them at the top. I'll insert a little screenshot here in a second, but you can sort them by discount, and then I kind of filter out all the eBay ones because those are usually auctions that aren't over yet, so their discounts show like extremely high, like 50% off sometimes, and it's definitely not. But I like to get gift cards for stores that I shop at a lot, like Walgreens, CVS, even Walmart, Target, Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works. My absolute favorite little like gift card, I don't know, secret, or my favorite place to buy discounted gift cards for is JCPenney's, because they have Sephora's inside. And when they have Sephora's inside, not all of the JCPenney's do, but the ones that do, you can actually use the discounted gift card for JCPenney's at the Sephora there. And I can get JCPenney gift cards sometimes for 28% off. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, right? Especially when you want to buy a new perfume or you want to buy new makeup. The Sephora's and JCPenney's don't necessarily have a lot of hair care items, but because they're smaller Sephora's, but they have a lot of other really great things, and you can get such an amazing discount. Now, JCPenney gift cards are not always 28% off, but you know, Ulta, you can't get that. You get like $3.50 off of, you know, $10 or more or whatever, occasionally with a coupon that lasts like 2 days, and then you miss it and you're like, ugh. So, I mean, I just love this so much, and that is just like one of my favorite ones. My other one is Bath and Body Works. I definitely take advantage of their discounted gift cards. Another one is Victoria's Secret, things like that, because here's what it is. Sometimes it's, you know, yes, it could be like the gift cards they get for Christmas, absolutely, and they're just like, I'm not going to use this. I'd rather have, you know, maybe they only get $19 cash back for a $25 gift card, or whatever the, you know, exchange rate is for that person. But maybe they'd rather have the $19, and then they could go buy something else, because if they're not interested in Victoria's Secret, then it's just going to go to waste, and you know, that whole thing. But there's also situations where people go and return something to a store, and maybe they lost their receipt or something happened, and they get a merchandise credit. So that merchandise credit is sold, you know, they want to get rid of it again. Same thing. They're like, well, I don't really want anything at the store. I didn't find anything I want to exchange it for. I'd rather just have the money. And so they'll sell it off to one of these companies, and it's a benefit to you because you get a discount too. And you can even sign up for alerts for your favorite stores. So if there's like one of your favorite stores that's having a gift card sale, they'll put it in, I get emails, and it'll be like, you know, Bath and Body Works is 20% off today. We have gift cards available right now. And they only have certain amounts. So they only have like, you know, $20 or $17 or $50 or maybe $250. So maybe one day 50 and $250 is all they have. Well, if you keep checking back, you know, if you don't want to spend that much and you want just a smaller card, then you definitely can like check back the next day or just keep checking back, because gift cards are coming in and out all the time. So I think that's like, it's just such a great way to like save some extra money. And if you give gifts to anyone, like I like to get my mom gift cards to certain stores like Walgreens, and she likes, you know, Walmart and Kmart and things like that. And so I'll go on there, I'll see a, you know, a deal for 5 to 10% off on one of the stores, and I'll get her a card that's, you know, only cost me $25, but it has like a $28.81 balance on it. And she doesn't care that it's, you know, not exactly perfect, and it's just like a random gift that I'm giving her. It's not like it's for her birthday. And even if it was, she probably wouldn't mind that either. But, you know, things like that. Then you give somebody a little bit of extra, you know, for their, whatever, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of extra money to spend at the store than what you paid for it. And obviously that can go for you too. So if you want to spend it on yourself as well, then that's an extra way. Okay, so that's my absolute favorite tip. And like I said, probably right now I'll go ahead and insert a little video of what I do to, you know, do the separation on the filtering. So I'll show you that real quick. Okay, so this is Gift Card Granny. It's just giftcardgranny.com. And they put a lot of like the featured ones on the front page. So if there's something right away that catches your eye, obviously you could click on it. Otherwise you could type in here what you're looking for. And they don't have like 100% of every store out there, but they do have a very good selection. So let's just start with American Eagle Outfitters because it's right here. Okay, so I'm on American Eagle gift cards, and you just scroll down and you can see right here that there's 1,018 cards. Okay, so I click the discount, and then I am sorting by discount from highest to lowest. You click it again and do it from the lowest higher, but you obviously want to start with the highest first. And all of these eBay auctions is what I was talking about. We were just going to skip over those because right now it shows very high, but that's because the auction's just beginning or whatever. It's not at all what it will end up to be. So then $9 gift card, or that's what you pay, and then it's a $50 gift card for the value. So see how awesome that is? Like right away you know that you can, $11.11 is free, essentially, for you if you're a regular shopper at American Eagle. And there's all these other ways to filter it over here too. So really that's, I mean, you can do this with any store. The next tip that I really love is to go ahead and go to eBay, okay, and look for coupons for your favorite stores. So it's crazy, but there's so much out there. There's Victoria's Secret, there's Bath & Body Works, there's all of those stores, and they have great coupons on there. You know, when you go to like Bath & Body Works, and I think even Old Navy has it, like at the end of the receipt, they're like, if you call and give us a survey, we'll give you a code for a $10 off your $10 off $30 purchase the next time. And a lot of us probably throw the receipts away or like, whatever, we just spent so much, we're not going to spend anymore. But a lot of people will save those and then they'll sell them on eBay, and you can use them in a certain amount of time. So sometimes you have like 5 or 6 months to use them, or a few weeks, or whatever the expiration date, they'll always put it in the ad for like $1 or $2, or even 3 or 4, or I mean something very low. You can buy like a bunch of these coupons. So I love to buy the coupons that are like from Bath & Body Works that are like, you know, $10 off a $30 purchase, okay? And then I use my discounted gift card. So I'm like saving so much money. And the thing that is hard is like you can't necessarily use that coupon, that 10 off 30, I think online. It's in-store only, which is fine because you have your discounted gift card too. Another thing with the discounted gift cards that I forgot to mention is you can also do paper versions. So they actually have like e-cards they can email you if you don't feel like waiting for the mail. So you would have to search for that, and there'll be like physical card versus e-cards. And sometimes I'll be shopping, I'll see something I love, and I go on the site and I'm like, I wonder if there's a discounted gift card I could have emailed to me right away. And they do say it takes like, you know, 5 hours or whatever, but it really doesn't. It's so quick. And so I end up like saying, you know, like, okay, I found one, it's 20% off coupon, and I'm like, or 20% off gift card. So, you know, maybe it's like a $50 gift card and I can get it for 40, and the thing I want to buy is, you know, however much, and it just works out perfect. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy this gift card, this e-card. I'm going to wait for it to arrive in my inbox. I'm going to walk around the mall. I'm going to go back. And I know these are like extra things, but it's like you just got $10 free or 15 or whatever it is that you're buying. And it's just like, why not? If the whole point is you're trying to save money and make a little bit more money and however be able to buy more things than you were before, this is a way to do it, you know? What I look for sometimes if I'm, you know, like I'm at the store, like I was saying, and I wanted it right away, you would go down to, let's see. Okay, so when I was scrolling, see how this says e-code? And then this says e-code. So those are the ones that you're still getting 19%, and that's awesome, you know, if this is an amount that you want to spend. And there's other ones too, but the e-code is like you would immediately get that in your, not immediately, but within like a little bit of time, an hour to a few hours, maybe sometimes even right away. Okay, so coupons on eBay and stack those with your discounted gift cards. And usually most coupons will work with the discounted gift card because a gift card is like cash to most retailers. So it's not like it's like a discount card. It's literally like a gift card. It's just like cash. So you can use usually a coupon on top of it. And that is like the best thing ever. So, and then obviously, you know, try to do those coupons and those phone surveys, because even if you don't feel like buying something tomorrow at Old Navy and having that coupon code, usually it's a good amount of time that it's valid for, so you could save it for another time. If you're going to shop online, the discounted gift cards will apply. Usually the coupons that you can buy on eBay sometimes will, sometimes won't. But there is a site that I love. It's called Ev Reward. And under Ev Reward, there's different companies. It's kind of like Gift Card Granny was the umbrella for the, you know, discounted gift cards. Ev Reward is the umbrella for a lot of other companies out there that are like how do I say it? Like you can make money back from shopping online as long as you click on their site first. So like Mr. Rebates, Ebates, Upromise. There's a lot of different ones, but you'll see it under the umbrella of Ev Reward. So what's so cool is, so let's say you are sitting at home, and this doesn't really work that well for eBay and Amazon, I think, because they're such heavily discounted sites already. And maybe they do occasionally, maybe they will in the future, but right now I only really recommend this for like stores that you're gonna go directly to their site. So let's just keep using the same kind of store. So Old Navy, let's say you're sitting at home, you're like, I'm gonna go to, you know, I want to shop at Old Navy, or even I want to shop at Macy's. Okay, so we'll throw a new one in there. So you would start at Ev Reward. It's just a very plain site, and I'll show you in a second. And then in the middle, it'll say, what are you looking for? Where are you shopping? Whatever. So you just put Macy's, and then it will rank all the different places underneath, and it'll rank their percentages off that you get when you shop there. So let's say I was going to buy some perfume at Macy's, and I knew that that's, you know, where I was going to buy it for whatever reason. I just, you know, I was going to go to Macy's. Maybe I had a discounted gift card for Macy's that I bought on one of these other sites. So I was like, okay, I want to go to Macy's. I want to buy this, but I'd rather do it online because I get extra money. So you go to Ev Reward, you type in Macy's, it'll pull up a screen where it'll say, you know, Mr. Rebates is giving 3% back for Macy's today. Ebates is giving 5% back. Upromise is giving 10% back. Whatever it is, and of course you have to register with all those sites, and registering for these sites are very, I mean, it's free, it's easy, it's quick. It's just like a username and password. They need you to register so you can access those sites later and see your balance accruing. So once you get to a certain amount, they'll mail you a check. So let's say you go to Macy's, you know, you go to Macy's and you go through Mr. Ebates, and that all the, and then sometimes they'll even say like, you know, you get 3% back today shopping at Macy's, but we also have some coupon codes too, which is amazing because now you can use a coupon code, you get percentage back, and you have your discounted gift card, you know, so it's awesome. So then after you know, go in the Macy's and you click saying like, you know, I want to go to Ebates, or I want Mr. Rebates, or whatever one you want for Macy's and it with the percentage, you click the button, it routes you over to the website, and based on, you know, I just usually don't leave that website. I don't know how long you get, like if you click out of it and click back in, but I try to just stay on the website and do my shopping then. And if I kind of get confused, or I'm like, I don't know if I want that perfume after all, or, you know, whatever, or maybe, you know, I'm hungry and I left the computer and I come back, I'll just start all over again. You know, start all over, make sure you're linking right over from that Ev Reward to Mr. Rebates or Ebates, and then go right into Macy's, and then just do your purchase and your shopping and everything like that. So what happens is, you know, it usually takes a while. So this isn't one of those things where you're going to be like, yay, I have all this money. No, it actually is one of those things where you think in your head, I'm going to, you know, once a year, I'm going to cash in on my Mr. Rebates or my Ebates, or maybe 4 times a year. Or, you know, you can do, I think, a threshold amount, like once you hit a certain amount, they can mail you a check, things like that. But what I think it's fun. I was reading one girl that she's like, I do this and then I cash in at Christmas time and I use that for Christmas gifts, or I cash in, you know, around Thanksgiving, so I have the money for Christmas. And, actually, you're probably going to cash in around October, because I think the check takes a little bit to get to you too after you like cash it in. But I think what's so nice about it is it just accumulates money for you. And basically they wait a little bit, you know, it is like a month or two that before you actually see your money in your account, because they want to make sure you didn't return the item, and, you know, all of these things that they do to protect themselves and protect Macy's or whatever the retailer is that you're dealing with. So anyway, it's nice. And then you just can, you know, I go back and check sometimes. I'm like, oh, I have like $47. That's awesome. You know, I didn't even like, you know, I forgot all the little times I use this site. And, you know, it's just a little bit extra way to get a percentage back. So anyway, if you do a lot of online shopping from direct retailers online, I'd highly recommend always starting with one of those sites, and have other people in your family do it too. Like if you're married, have your husband do it, or if you have, you know, kids, like, and they're able to shop and they're old enough and all of that and they have credit cards, have them always start there too, and have like a family account and use that money towards Christmas gifts or holiday, you know, outings or anything like that. So okay, so those are my tips for those two things. I said a plain site, it'll say, where are you shopping? Okay, so let's say we are going to, let's do Express. Find rewards. So here is the screen that you'll see. Make sure the logo is the same. You know, Express is such a random term. It could be anything. But this actually is perfect because this is the store that I recognize and this is right. Okay, so it's Express, and then it will tell you, like, here's some coupon codes right now. They have, you know, those ones you get all the time in the mail, but 25 off 75, 50 off 150. So here's the coupon code for, it's like $13.98. You could just write that down. Because what you want to do down here is here's your cashback awards. I don't really use, I used to use the college savings plan for Upromise when I was trying to pay off my student loans. So if you have student loans, Upromise is amazing for that. And usually they do have really great percentages back, and they let you take your money and apply it towards your student loans, or you can get a check too. You don't have to do student loans, but this just seems to be great for, you know, paying off college loans. And I actually think that you can use it after you pay off the loans too, which, you know, maybe I will, but I just, at that time, that's what I was using. Right now I'm more using, look at these three, Big Crumbs, Ebates, and Mr. Rebates. And then I look at, see, this one, Big Crumbs is the best. It's 3.5%. Again, I probably would do maybe Upromise, but for now, let's just say I do Big Crumbs. So I'd hit this button, which is the orange arrow. And then it'll say, you know, here it is. It's cashback 3.5%. I don't know what referral means, but I'm sure it means something about referring someone to the site, and that I don't have info on right now. Okay, so then you'd hit shop now, or you could even do, you know, get this deal. But I just do shop now, and I just remember that coupon code, $13.98, or I write it down. Okay, so then shop now, and you know, then it's gonna, so it asks you for your username and password before it proceeds, and I put that in, and now here I am at Express. So this is what I like, because then I can just go ahead, buy everything, and it's already just somehow up here. I don't know, see the Big Crumbs right here? So that's their like affiliate link. So yeah, you just buy everything, you put it in your shopping bag, you check out, I can put that coupon code in at the end, and eventually in a little bit you'll get an email from them, and you can go back to Big Crumbs and you can check your balance, and it'll say, you know, you have, you know, whatever 3.5% is of your total. So it's not a ginormous amount, but maybe with your coupon, and if you had that discounted gift card too, and you get money back, I mean, it's really great. It's just an extra way to make some more money. And 3.5% is a low example. There definitely are times where it's a lot higher than that too for certain stores. Okay, another thing would be like, do you have like electronics around the house, or, you know, maybe some pricier things like an old GPS or an old camera, or like maybe some, you know, games, some Xbox games or whatever that maybe you used once or you never opened, or just Christmas gifts. It could be anything that might be worth something, but you don't feel like going to eBay and listing it and taking pictures and creating an account and doing all those things. Let's say you don't do that, like you don't want to do that. You definitely could, and that's a great tip. But the thing that you can do is you can go to Amazon. So you can type in that item. So say, I'll show you here in a second, but say it's like Magellan GPS. Okay, I don't know, just randomly made that up. So that's in, you know, that's just what came to my head. So say that you type that in, you find your exact model. It's going for, you know, whatever amount of dollars. On the right-hand side, it'll be like, sell, you have one to sell us yours. And you could just sell it right there. It's so quick. Like, they'll honestly, you fill out the little bit of paperwork, it'll, on the paperwork on the screen, like you'll just click a few buttons, you'll say what condition it's in, if it's acceptable, good, bad, whatever. They'll give you an amount that it's worth, and you mail it to them. I think they even give you a label to mail it, or a discounted shipping rate or something like that, and you mail it to them, and then if they, after they look at it all, then they go ahead and they give you money. So I just think that's an extra awesome way. Like if you really just want something quick and you don't want to deal with it, you could just sell, you know, items to Amazon. We're on Amazon, and we go in here and we soon as this starts working. Okay, and we type in Magellan GPS. So here's some, and you know, it kind of scrolls down and there's different models, but let's say you knew your exact model, you'd put that up here too. Okay, so let's just click the first one. So I think it's just gift cards that you get, not actual money, but anyway, that's amazing because there's like everything under the sun on Amazon.com. But here you go. So you could put like new, you know, good, acceptable. Whoa, that's a big difference. So anyway, then they kind of give you all the, you know, things that would they'd be looking for. And yeah, and so you continue and go through the process. And I'm sure this could work for a lot of different things. Just start searching for things on Amazon and see what you come up with. Another thing would be, you know, for clothes, like if you have a bunch of clothes and you're not really like, I don't know, they're just sitting there and you're like, this is ridiculous, I need to go give these away. Then I would say go to Plato's Closet first and see what they'll take. Sometimes I go to a few Plato's Closets. I don't really just take the first one and be like, fine, you know, you don't want those 4 things and those 4 things are awesome, you know. I'm not like, just give up. I actually will go to a few Plato's Closets, and sometimes, most of the time, they'll take a few of those other items the other Plato's didn't want. So it's not that the items that you have are whatever reason they're not great. It's just maybe they have a ton from that store, or a ton of those kind of polos, or a ton of those kind of fleeces, and they're just like, we don't need any more. Or maybe it's off season, the things you have, and they just don't really think they'll move that quick. So they only have so much room to store everything. So anyway, I will just go to a few Plato's. You'll get cash right on the spot. Anything that, you know, after 2 or 3 Plato's doesn't accept, I'll just go ahead and give to Goodwill. Okay, so speaking of eBay, if you're on eBay, you know I love eBay. I'm a seller on eBay. I love it. And it's so fun because after you're an established seller, and I think it takes a good 3 months before they stop holding your money. So if you sell something and you're new to eBay selling, it's about 3 months that they kind of put you on a 2-week to 4-week hold with your money. So it'll be there, but you can't have it yet. They want to make sure that the buyer got their item and that everything's cool and all of that. But after you've been on eBay for about 3 months and you have a PayPal account and it's, you know, everything's going smoothly and you're selling things and your buyers are getting them in a timely way, they'll release that hold and you get money like that. So it's fun to be out shopping and all of a sudden I'll be like, you just received $17 from whatever. I'm like, yay, you know, like, I'm like, that's so fun. And so I think that if you can sell on eBay and if you're comfortable with it, it's just taking a few pictures and listing it. And if you guys want like a full tutorial on how to sell on eBay, by all means, just let me know. And I like could give you endless amounts. That's like, I'm obsessed with eBay. So I could definitely help there if you need any tips or anything like that. But the things that I love selling on eBay are random things. And you can always go to eBay. You can do an advanced search and you can type in an item name or whatever it is, and you can check the box that says show completed listings. And in the completed listings, it will show you like what's sold and how much it went for. And you can organize it by price, you know, highest to lowest, so you can see what's the most you could get. You can do dates. You can see this recently just sold for this amount. And I absolutely love selling on eBay. I made a lot more money selling my clothes and my things around my house than I would at Plato's Closet. So Plato's, like I said, is just quick, easy. You don't have to do anything, but you're not getting that much. I usually get about $3 to $4 an item for the ones that they do set, or the ones they do take, and they're really picky. So they don't take that much. So here's my tips for eBay. If you're going to sell on eBay, I would recommend selling things that are like, I don't know, maybe a little bit more name brand-ish. So you want to sell like BB. If you have anything from BB, it's a great seller. So if you have anything from BB, absolutely. If you have anything from BB Sport or Fate, which was a division of BB Sport at one point, those sell amazingly well, and I almost would put those on auctions as opposed to a fixed price listing because the girls go crazy over that stuff. Another thing that really sells well is like used tennis shoes. And I know that's crazy, but if your boyfriend has some used tennis shoes he's not going to wear anymore, I don't care what they look like. They sell, and it's weird, and I don't understand it, but that's another thing you want to put on auctions. People go crazy and they bid like crazy over it. Look it up. Use Nike Shox or use Nike. It doesn't have to be just Nike, just any major brand like tennis shoe. You can sell used perfumes. If you have perfumes you've only worn once or twice, and not even once or twice, it could be half the bottle could be gone. But you know, if you have perfumes sitting around that are expensive and you're like, I never wear this, I'm never going to wear this, you can put that on there. There is so many things, like the craziest things. Like think of anything in your closet, in your life, anything that is somewhat, you know, a recognized brand of some sort. And it doesn't have to be super high designer. It could be anything that's just recognized. It's, you know, not like something no one's ever heard of before. And you could try that too, but it seems to go better with things that people have heard of because they're actually typing in those keywords and looking for those things. So anyway, I have had a lot of luck selling those kind of, you know, just selling clothes and selling little things around my place that I'm like, I don't need this anymore. And then you have that extra money and you could go shop and buy something new with it. And yeah. One more thing to sell on eBay, which is so random, is, you know, my iPhone cracked, my 4S that I had. I put it on my Instagram. And then I went to AT&T and they're like, oh, we'll buy that from you. It's cracked, so we can only give you $70. I was like, you're gonna buy my cracked iPhone from me? I was like, okay. Like, I was like, that's amazing. And, but then I didn't have all my, you know, my information saved up to date on iCloud. So she recommended I went home for the night, and then I did it. And then I came back the next day and I could get my iPhone 5 because I was ready for an upgrade. And I couldn't stand that cracked screen. Like, I was like, it was like one day. So I did go home, and overnight when I was uploading to iCloud and all of that, I was checking eBay. And I was like, I wonder how much a cracked phone will go for. And it's going for all the way up to like $360 for AT&T. Now, different providers have different amounts, but I was looking for AT&T, and if only the front is cracked, it's even more than if the front and the back is cracked. But the thing is, there's all these repair kits out there where you can repair your iPhone on Amazon for like, I think you can buy the kit for like $30. Now, I watch YouTube videos and there's no way in the world I would want to mess with it. There's just like loose pieces and the screen and all that stuff. I don't want to mess with it. But there's people that love to mess with it, and techie people. And if you're one of those people, you definitely could just buy a kit, buy these used cracked phones for, you know, a good amount. And the real ones are going like $500. So, I mean, the ones that aren't cracked. So even if it's a 4S and it's great condition and you replace the screen and... Anyway, if you have a cracked phone, don't sell it to AT&T. Put a listing on eBay and you'll make a lot more money is all I'm trying to say. Okay, so just a few more things. I, at one point, got crazy into like secret shopping. I just thought I wanted to be a secret shopper so bad. I thought it would be like the coolest thing ever, and I researched it for days and days and days. I signed up with 1 million companies. I took a course online so I could be qualified, and oh my goodness. I did a lot of them, and you don't make much. You know, you might get a free hamburger and a free drink, and then you get like $7. But you are doing a ton of work, like 10-page reports. You have to get yourself there. You're paying for gas. Secret shopping to me it just wasn't for me. However, there are some secret shopper apps out there on... I have an iPhone, so I don't know exactly how it would work if you don't have an iPhone. I'm sure there's other apps, and I'm not sure they're called the same thing, and if they are, I don't know. But I just want to talk about if you have an iPhone and you don't mind secret shopping, and you're going to make way more money than you would make doing the actual real secret shopping. These are just through the app companies. It's Easy Shift that I would recommend, and Field Agent. And I love it because you have to have a PayPal account, which is really easy to create, but you get paid in your PayPal account within like, sometimes it's the same day, sometimes it's 3 days, 4 days, but I love it because you're just getting like money so quickly, and all you had to do was walk around at a store and be like, snap, you know, of like an end cap, or snap of like a display of, I don't know, it could be anything. There's like so many things, and they'll tell you what they're looking for, and it's great. And it's just like, you can even see how much everything pays. If you travel, like you can see, you know, it's like a refresher screen. Like your phone obviously works as like a map kind of thing, so it tells where you are and all the jobs that are around you. And you get rankings based on like how great you are. You know, like if you take a job and then you blow it off, like, you know, obviously that's going to hurt your score. But I love it, and I think that it, like, that was a lot of fun for me when I was really crazy into doing it. And you have to kind of be calm and cool. Like, part of me gets nervous sometimes if I'm like, oh my gosh, they want me to take a picture right here by the pharmacy where the guy is bored and he's just staring at me. And I was like, how am I going to do this and not make it look obvious, you know? So times like that, I get a little bit like shy, and I'm scared, and I think my face probably turns all shades of purple and red, and I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How do I distract that person? Because I don't want to be like, taking a picture. So, you know, you can pretend you're typing and whatever, but sometimes it's cool. Sometimes it's a display in the back of the store and no one's around, and it's just quick and easy and nice. So depends on your personality. If you can handle it, you know, I can sometimes, and sometimes I can't. So it's just whatever, but it's fun, and it's an extra way to make a little bit more money. Okay, and then I would say the other one that I've done a little bit with is called We Go Look. And We Go Look is where you know, there'll be different jobs. They'll send you email notifications. You do have to sign up as an independent contractor for that. But I like it because, you know, they'll give you a job and they'll like, we just basically need you to go to this place and take a few photos. And usually it's like, you know, people who can't get somewhere. So maybe they don't live here and they're considering like moving here and there's an apartment complex. They're just curious what the outside of the building looks like and maybe what the entrance of the lobby looks like and things like that. So you would, you know, work out an appointment with the person that shows, you know, those places, and, you know, then you take some photos, and they're all aware that you're coming and, you know, you're representing this company. And anyway, it's a very good company. I think it's like a Fortune 500 company, and they, I just think that's a good way. Usually the jobs pay about $25. It doesn't take very long, and you just upload the pictures when you get home, you fill out a quick report, and you're done. So usually you look for, I mean, they give you a list and they give you notifications of places that are usually close to where you live. So if you're out and about anyway, I mean, you're like, okay, I make $25 there. Maybe I'll do a few field agent or easy shifts today. And hey, I made myself an extra 30 bucks. Okay, so those were all of my tips. And let me know if you try any and if any of them, you know, make you a little bit extra money. Or maybe if you have tried any of them before and what you thought. Or if you have any other tips for anyone else out there too, I'd love to hear. And I will talk to you guys again soon. I hope you guys are having a great week. Bye.